April. Dad, I want my own room right now. I am not sleeping in the same room as this freak ever again. Either I get my own room or I move to my mom's house. Savannah, you aren't getting your own room. And you aren't going to speak about your sister like that. What is the issue? We've had such a good day celebrating Brooke's birthday. Why are we fighting now? Savannah, I told you not to say anything. I didn't want to tell them until I was ready. I'm not ready. I don't care. I'm not staying in the same room as you anymore. You're disgusting. Okay, what's going on? I want answers now. What's going on is your precious little girl is a lesbian. She has a secret girlfriend and everything. I saw it all on her phone. And I will not share a room with someone who probably has a crush on me. I don't have a crush on you. Oh my God. You've been my sister since we were 5. We've shared a room for 10 years. Literally nothing about that changes. It changes because now I know, and it's gross. My mom says that gay people are going to He 11 and I need to stay far away from them. So clearly I don't need to be near you. Your mom was also arrested for child neglect when you were 8, so I'm not aiming my morals off of what she thinks is okay. I cannot believe you told them when I asked you not to. Okay, that's enough. Brooke, I'm so sorry you felt like you couldn't come to us about this. We love you no matter who you love. It doesn't matter. But we aren't going to be bringing Savannah's mother into this. Let's rise above that. Savannah, I raised you better than to say those kinds of things about your sister. I am very disappointed in what I've heard come out of your mouth in the past 10 minutes. You are sisters, nothing has changed, and you will not be getting your own room. Well, I am not sleeping in there. And you can't make me. You can make the office into my own room. My office is my office for work. You have a giant room that you can sleep in. If that isn't good enough for you, the couch is always open. This issue you have with your sister better be over, because this isn't going to fly in this house. This is so unfair. So you don't care that your daughter is unsafe in her own home? Wow, Dad. Joseph, we need to talk. This is a serious issue regarding our daughter's safety, and I feel as though you are blinded to it. What are you talking about, Renee? You know exactly what I am talking about. Don't play stupid with me. I am talking about our daughter sleeping in the same room as someone who will objectify her and watch her get changed. Why are you not protecting my baby? Savannah is perfectly safe, just as safe as she has always been there. Brooke is the same wonderful child she always has been, and nothing has changed just because she has come out as gay. Whatever your personal beliefs are, I will not allow you to make our daughter hateful. This is nothing to do with hate. This has to do with the truth. I always knew that woman you married was a terrible influence, and I wondered what man would abandon their sweet little girl at such a young age. Growing up without a father has made that baby gay. This conversation is over, Renee. My family is none of your business. You either need to give Savannah a room of her own, or she will be staying here with me after our next weekend visit. I am giving you 1 week to figure it out. I will not be giving her a room that I do not have to give. And she will not be staying with you. And why not? Why can she not come live with her mother if she is not comfortable with you? Renee, you know exactly why. The last time you had primary custody, you were leaving her alone overnight multiple times a week at the age of 7 and 8 to do God knows what. You are lucky the courts gave you back weekend visitation 2 years ago. Do not use the Lord's name against me. I am so ashamed of you. You know homosexuality is wrong. We grew up in the same church, and we were taught the same lessons. You have strayed so far from the Lord, and now are allowing sin to grow under your own roof. And I am ashamed of ever belonging to that church. God would never teach us to hate someone who is different. We are called to love and respect all, and I will teach my children this. My daughter will not be a bigot. No, you would rather her be a freak like that girl. I will give you a week, as I said, before I escalate this situation. Savannah will not be coming home after her weekend with me. I informed you last week that I was giving you a week to fix the mess you have created. Now, upon her arrival, I find out that it is even worse than I expected. She tells me that not only is she forced to continue to sleep in the same room as this freak, she was also attacked by her at school. This has gone on for long enough. You either allow Savannah to stay with me where she is safe and comfortable, or you won't like the results. Renee, do not threaten me. Savannah will be back home at the designated time, or I will be at your home with a police escort to pick her up. No good officer would force a 15-year-old to go with their father if they don't want to. That isn't going to work. We have a police enforcement clause in our order. The police will have to. Savannah will not be staying with you past this weekend. And why not? Why not? Because she was left alone? That's old news, Joseph. She's fine, and she can stay here if she wants to. You know that's not the whole reason. Do not push me on this. No, I'm pushing. Why can she not stay? Because, Renee, you didn't protect her. You didn't protect her from your ex-boyfriend when she was just a child, and you didn't say anything until after she was removed and told me. You left her in that situation, and you didn't protect her. You don't get a second chance. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know it was happening until you did, and I kicked him out. And yet you still testified in court that he was a good man who made a mistake. You tried to keep him out of jail. I honestly don't know how the courts gave you any rights back. You worry about her safety here, and yet you couldn't protect her under your own roof. I was in shock. You don't understand the trauma of finding out the man you love is capable of that. I was devastated. Savannah was devastated. You are still Facebook friends with his mother and sister. You carried on with life like nothing happened. You don't get a second chance to allow her to be hurt again. I will contacting my attorney about this. She is old enough to choose. I know Mom told you that I want to stay here. I'm almost an adult. You need to respect my decision. You are still a minor and still need to listen to what I am telling you. I understand you want to stay with your mom, but that isn't going to happen. I expect you to be home today at 6 p.m. So what are you going to do? Make the police drag me out kicking and screaming? I'm not going back to that house as long as that freak is still there. If you care about me, you will kick her and her crazy mom out, and then we can be happy. Yes, if I have to, I will have the police drag you out. And no, I will not be kicking out your stepmom or your sister. They are our family and have been for the past 10 years. They are not going anywhere. I knew it. I knew you loved her more than me. You always have. You're not her dad. You're my dad. How could you pick some freak over your own daughter? Savannah, this is ridiculous. You are my daughter, and I love you very much. Brooke may not be my biological daughter, but she is mine just as much as you are. I would never do anything to hurt either of you. I will not be kicking either of you out. You're hurting me right now by making me live with someone like that. You know I go to church with Mom. You know that I know what it says about being gay in the Bible. You really want your daughter to be around someone who's going to be 11 and share a room with them. I love you very much, Savannah, but I am so ashamed of you right now. This conversation is over. This is not a debate. You will be home at 6 p.m. You will hand me your phone when you walk in the door, and we will all sit down and have a conversation. So I'm grounded because I'm a Christian. You're really going to punish me for believing in the Bible. You're a Christian to Dad, or did you forget that to make your new daughter happy? You are not grounded because of your religion. You are grounded because you are being hateful and disrespectful. I am not debating religious beliefs with you right now. I am telling you that you are not staying at your mom's. I hate you, Dad. I never want to see you again. I love you very much, Savannah. I will see you at 6. I wish you weren't my dad. I wish I didn't have a dad.